feelings about your school allegiance and provide a sense of accomplishment or dread for a very long time. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we see a squad from the ACC, the Syracuse Orange, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Boston College Eagles. Realest Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Benedict. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped the whole team. So Boston College's offense will go on the attack first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you've got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Here comes the heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Makes a move. He was working his way on the return for midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. So Syracuse's offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get down there when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. Now on first down from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. The short hands, it's hard. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up the first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David beat on the football. Maybe even have the team out chop every single player, which is his thing. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess the version of that, we can just rough the passer a little bit, taking the 15. That's what's fun about this race. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player. We're going to by the offensive line, getting a good push there on second down, and you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
They'll run it on first and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
And to go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
You've got great field position here. You've got to pay it up. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down to the 17.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
It'll be 4th and goal, and it'll be a tough one. Robinson looking to pass. He wants it all. Why not trying to get it in? How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? And the Golden Eagles buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. They're picking up on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Now they've got breathing room, got 6 all the way out to the 20.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a little time, lets it go. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. Boston College will send out the punt team.
You got to love that on defense. One of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Off-play action on 1st down. Going over the top. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
Robinson will throw. Finds the big tight end. And they'll get enough for the 1st down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the 1st quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the seconds. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the 1st half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys. He's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Syracuse right back at him. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard the score. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
It settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Benedict. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. It's complete to the right.
Nice job by the QB there, timing out that throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
To the air, it's Cheek. Fires to the wideout. With the catch, it's Terrell. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. And there are flags flying as the pass ball's incomplete. We'll see who it's on. You can grab, but you can't hold on. The defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end.
I tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field where a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Fine play action. He gets the job done, picking up the first down and getting down.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
It's complete on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Golden Eagles in a good spot here with second and short. The RPO fired complete to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. Looking downfield, it's Cheek. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, running back on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Syracuse right back at it.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at it. They're just continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He's got his man. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Quick tempo here for the offense. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Hines is back in the middle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on fourth down and 3. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Fourth down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes the grab past the marker. And they finally the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Use the play fake, down to throw. Finds a man in the middle. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable out there.
On that last play, put this in the quarterback. Be a little bit more accurate. Give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target spot.
His drive was clicking along after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Down the right side. Touchdown, Syracuse. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. BYU is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Ty Detmer, this might not be over just yet. They're trailing by just 4 to Arizona.
Wants to throw. It's cheap. Fires to the tight end.
For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got his man on the outside. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Grabbed in the middle. It's little. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Got the ball. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, it's very, very difficult to cover.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure coming. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield very late in the half. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think he sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
And it's no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Working that left side now. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They had this lead to start the third quarter because in the passing game didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did. The quarterback was in. That was obvious in the first half. So this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. Same play all the time. As always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built him. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Power football with the run. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Got his man.
Hey, quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Leaves it with the running back. He's got enough to give Syracuse the first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Syracuse right back at it.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. That's what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick so you can make the ball.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. You're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. Syracuse looked to be in dire straits to start this drive, but now they've got some room to operate. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Orange. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. big rivalry. Get some emotion, get some momentum on your side.
Back to throw, it's Cheek. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Cuse. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, return to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get in and take it back to the house.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know what to do and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Handoff from the gun. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's got an open man. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Cheek. Pocket breaking down. Brings it in the open. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Man, he showed you in 2 plays why this defense has been up late at night. Like thinking about having to guard, he makes you defend the back end, throwing the football, but then has the ability to pull it down and chew up yards with his legs. He makes you cover the whole field, run and pass, and infuriating to deal with as a defense.
The play action fake. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
They're working that left side. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. After an abysmal first half, goose egg on the scoreboard, the offense trying to find itself. It's first down. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from his senior.
There's an example of what happens when a quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College. They wanted to finish, and that laid down that possession. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now, but it might be too little too late. At least you got the party started.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Sets up the screen. There he goes. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. We've come to the break, and it's Syracuse on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So first down, we'll open up the final period. The give to the tailback. He has the first and still on his feet. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. Syracuse right back at it.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is hold the football all over the yard and try to win me a big trophy.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. They're going to run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with a tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Robinson looking to pass. Going for 6. Can't make the Rams. He was going for 6 right there.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Intercepted, and that total goes to 16.
Well, the defense isn't looking obviously nailed big through in the fourth quarter. Just a little bit of time left. Obviously, it'll take a Herculean effort to come back. But could that interception be the spark that ignites this team?
Off the play fake on first down. To throw.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
And the Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Running back searching for a hole. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He's got great speed. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's how you respond as a defense. Man, you get 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They're in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script, almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Robinson will throw. Got the back over the middle. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. The Orange with a ton of options available on second and short. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's amazing how a play by the defensive end of the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays to get them behind the sticks and to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much strength in college football on front of the offensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want.
Wants to throw on third down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Touchdown, Syracuse! And they take it in for 6 more points. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Again. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Cheek. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Wants to throw on first down. Setting up the screen. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
It's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think we're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game, taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Wide open downfield. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers, it freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second.
And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown. A little window dressing here at the end of the game.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing that he's going to sit down when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Leaves it with the back. And after the short gain, that is going to put this one in the books. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been